So the first thing is what we have discussed. We discussed about a cable first. Okay. We discussed about the connecting cable. But we didn't discuss about this first. So we're going to now what is this NIC? Okay. Whether we are connected with a wire or wirelessly. But to connect a device to the network, the device must have an NIC. Either it is can be built inside of a device or maybe we can able to attach it. Depends, right? So what is a NIC? Network interface card. Any device wants to connect in the network, the device need an NIC. The NIC can be built inside already there, or it can be we can attach to the device an NIC so then we can able to connect it. Whether it is wide type of connectivity or wireless type of connectivity. See that the first one is a wide type of connectivity. You take a system, for example, desktop NIC adapter and the mother. So this is good. Not NIC. It is all power cables. So why it is showing like that? IC or Ethernet desktop. So this is called a NIC. In the name, it is like a now the it's NIC is a common name, but this is our Ethernet. So this is a Ethernet which inserted into a motherboard like this. In our olden days, we don't have a built-in one. Even nowadays also, you can add additional NIC to your thing. So if you see the white bars, that is called PCI, Peripheral Component Interface. So he is inserting a Ethernet card to this PCI. So then we can able to connect to this system with the cable. Outside it is RJ40. And this is on motherboard. So when you purchase a motherboard, on motherboard itself as a connector. It means it is built inside the NIC related chipset. Okay, the connector is on the motherboard directly. So this motherboard having two NIC slots on motherboard itself. This is okay. So either you insert a NIC card or LAN card or Ethernet card to your system, or it can be comes with your system itself. Okay, or it can be a laptop kind of stuff. On the laptop itself, we have a NICC RJ45 connector is there. It is either wide type of connectivities. And coming to the wireless, the wireless NICs usually built inside of your system. Means you take a mobile phone, inside your mobile, the wireless related chipset is installed inside. Laptop, inside a laptop, we have this kind of, if you are open any old laptop kind of stuff, you can able to see this kind of stuff. Even for a desktop also, you can put it this way. Okay. So we can insert, it is already inserted into inside your laptop as a wireless adapter. This is usually for desktop purpose. Okay. So I said like a Wi-Fi adapter and okay. Yeah. This is that's what I showed, right? So that is you can this small one is called a PCA Express to insert these type of things. Okay. And the wiring that is like this. This is so antenna type. So this is also we can insert into PCA or PCAX things. We can insert into as like a LAN card for Wi-Fi type of connect, wireless type of network purpose. Okay. Nowadays, certain motherboards, some motherboards are with built-in Wi-Fi chipsets, okay, for desktops. Laptops, of course, as shown, these things are in the laptop directly on the motherboard, okay, for Wi-Fi kind of stuff, okay. Otherwise, you can use this USB type of connectivities for a communication. For this is works for both desktops and laptops. Okay. The USB type of adapters. Simple it is. Take it, connect it to your desktop or maybe a laptop, and so then with this help of this, we can able to connect to our Wi-Fi router. So then we can able to communicate. Okay. So like that. So whether it is wide type or wireless type, we need a NIC network interface card. Either it can be built inside of your device or maybe you can attach this NIC so that we can able to communicate. If it is a wide type, we need a Ethernet type of connectivity, Ethernet cards. Either it is we have to attach it to our desktops or maybe it is built inside your desktop motherboard or maybe a laptop motherboard. Okay, it has a standard that's wide NICs use a standard called a 802.3 IEEE standard. It is IEEE 802.3. Okay, it has some ABCD depends upon what type of card you are using. These NIC cards, wide type of NIC cards, we call it as Ethernet. So the model is Ethernet type model. That's Ethernet cards it is. Okay. So different types of cards we use it, but this is what we are using. Generally, what we are using is Ethernet LAN card, also called as LAN card. Ethernet, fast Ethernet, gigabit Ethernet. Ethernet is there, so that is support up to 10 Mbps data transmission. Then fast Ethernet comes. Okay, then fast Ethernet comes. So that is 100 Mbps. Gigabit Ethernet came later. So the gigabit Ethernet, that is 1000 Mbps or 1 Gbps type of data transmission up to 100 Mbps or up to 1000 Mbps by using fast Ethernet or Gigabit Ethernet. Okay. So Ethernet is a NIC, also called as LAN card, and it has three types of Ethernets are there: Ethernet, Fast Ethernet, and Gigabit Ethernet. Three versions are there. Okay, Ethernet support up to 10 Mbps data transmission. Fast Ethernet support up to 100 Mbps data transmission. Gigabit Ethernet support up to 1000 Mbps or 1 Gbps support of data transmission. Okay, guys, understand Ethernet, the speeds, how it is look like, how to connect. Okay. Next one is wireless. Wireless also having standard. The IEEE wireless type of NSEs, that standard number is IEEE 802.11. IEEE 802.11. Dot 11 means wireless. Dot 3 means wide. So in the dot 11, when you see a certain specifications, like I want to buy a Wi-Fi adapter from Amazon. For example, I want to buy this one. I go to the Amazon. So you can see there is a Wi-Fi related information. So I'm trying to find. Maybe it will give here. Yeah, B. 802.11b. What is B means? The B means 2.4 gigahertz with 11 Mbps data transmission speed. 2.4 gigahertz, only single band it is. Okay, so 2.4 only it is connected. But if you take a dual band kind of stuff, maybe I will take this one. Okay, I want to buy this one. So I'm going to search for the connectivity and find out. So it is supporting to the multiple types of band. Whatsoever it is, the Wi-Fi router, what type of connectivity it will support. It connect it A, B, G, N, AC support is also there. The AC represent 5 gigahertz, 13 Mbps data transmission speed. N represent 2.4 as well as a 5 gigahertz. G represent 2.4, B represent 2.4, A represent 5 gigahertz. So the different speed support is also there. So N is more than enough. So if you have N, that is more than enough. If you have N and as well as AC, so it is better connected. Okay. So each one has certain standard. One is frequency support, another one is maximum bandwidth support is also there. Okay. So whether it is wired or wireless, we need to get connected, either wide way or wireless. To connect it, we need a NIC. Either it is, we can use a Ethernet type of wide type of connectivities or wireless type of connectivity. Okay. So what is the Ethernet? It is NIC, it's a LAN card. There is a 3 versions, Ethernet, Fast Ethernet, and Gigabit Ethernet. 3 models or 3 versions or 3 types you can see. Okay. So we use RJ45 connector and UTP cable to connect this Ethernet type of connectivity, Ethernet type of network. Wireless, we don't require any wires to connect it. That's the point. You guys understand how you are connecting the devices about NIC?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And we discussed about a wide type of NIC and as well as wireless type of NICs, right? So here are some more details about an NIC. Okay, so there is one more point, guys. It is wireless or wired. It is an NIC, and every NIC has a MAC address. Every NIC has a MAC address. You take a desktop. In desktop as built-in NIC, or maybe if you are add any additional Ethernet card inside, so you can able to connect it, right? So that is also having a MAC address on it. The manufacturer of these NICs will give a MAC address on it. For example, this is a wireless adapter. It is also contains a MAC address built inside of this one, which is given by this TP link. Okay, so if you go to the other company kind of stuff, maybe these are all look like a TP link related only. This is some different organization. So if you go to this one also, this is contains some MAC address inside. Okay, Realtek, TP link, or maybe a D link. All these things. Okay, so they have a MAC address inside. It is a wired type or wireless type. Whatsoever it is, whether this one or 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 this one, whatsoever it is, it has a MAC address. What is a MAC? media access control. This MAC address also called as physical address. Also called as physical address. And another word you can say it is also called as hardware address. Okay. MAC address is unique, means in the entire world only one MAC address per NIC. One NIC having only one MAC address. One NIC has only one MAC address, and that MAC address is non-repeatable. Non-repeatable. And this NIC, the MAC address we also called as physical address. The MAC address in the binary, it is 48-bit, represented in 12 hexadecimals. It's look like this one, 003A45B2. I have written right, so it is look like that one now. And these MAC address are given to this NICs by the manufacturer of that NICs. For example, I purchase a Realtek NIC, for example, Realtek Realtek Ethernet card. For example, this is manufactured by Realtek company, and this Realtek company put a MAC address inside this adapter. Maybe it is onboard Realtek adapter is there, so that is also having the MAC address inside of this chip only. Okay. Maybe if you take wireless adapter, so TP-Link wireless adapter. So the TP-Link company will put a MAC address inside of that adapter. And these MAC addresses cannot be changeable. You cannot change the MAC addresses of any device. So that is the important factor. Of course, you can able to mask a MAC address, or maybe you can able to manipulate some MAC addresses when it is communicating to others like that. But original MAC address on the device cannot be changed. You guys understand what is a MAC address? It is a physical address. Okay, every NIC has a MAC address. It is 48-bit represented in 12 hexa. Okay. It is given by the manufacturer of that NIC. We cannot change MAC address. Understand up to here, MAC address?
Sir.
But how to check the MAC address of an NIC? We can get two commands. One is getmac command is there, ipconfig space /all. For example, I'm going to, for my system, I'm going to my command prompt. I type getmac command. See, this is the physical address and this is the device names. From here, you may not understand which device, which MAC address. I have two adapters. One is wireless, another one is wired adapter is there. Both are there. One is Ethernet, another one is Wi-Fi. Okay, and also I have some virtual adapters also there. That's why it is showing the big list. Okay, so these are our MAC addresses of a different devices. Getmac. Another way of checking a MAC address is you can use ipconfig space /all command. Ipconfig command used to check your IP address, subnet mask, and default gateway. Ipconfig space /all will display not only your IP address, subnet mask, and default gateway, also it will display your MAC address, DHCP server address, DNS server address, and other details also. Ipconfig all. When I type it, it's showing lot of adapters. What is my adapter, which is showing in the last, you can able to observe this. This is my Wi-Fi adapter. This is my Wi-Fi adapter name. And this is my physical address. Physical address means the MAC address on this adapter. You can see there is IP address, subnet mask, default gateways, DNS server address, DHCP server address, and release duration details. Okay. So this is my MAC address. If you see, this is also a MAC address of this particular adapter. This is the MAC address of this particular adapter. This is the MAC address of this particular adapter. Okay. So this is another way to check the MAC address. One is getmac command, another one is ipconfig /all command. In GUI manner also, you can able to check the IP address and MAC address kind of stuff. You can go to the control panel. In the control panel, you can select network and internet, network and sharing center, change adapter settings. This is our devices. And this is connected, that's why it is showing signal. And where is the other one? Yeah, this is another physical adapter which is not connected. If it is connected, it shows like this. If it is not connected, it shows the cross mark. Anyway, I'm going to my Wi-Fi, double click the details. So this PC has MAC. This is the MAC address of the PC, and it is the IP address of the PC. We'll discuss anyway IP address part. So I've opened so many things, but you can simply go to run, put ncpa.cpl, or you can do in search box also. This ncpa.cpl opens directly the network connection window. Okay, so like that we can able to see the IP address. So here is I given a command that is getmac. It displays some of the MAC addresses of the devices. Okay. Another one is ipconfig all. There you can able to find the physical address of this particular device. Okay. So another one is you can go to the GUI mode, go to control panel, network and internet sharing center, and change adapter settings. You can go, or you can use ncpa.cpl and double click on the adapter and details. You'll get to know. So how to do it? Go to ncpa.cpl. It opens network connections window, and check with the device. Double click on it. Go to the details. You can find MAC address and IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, DHCP server, DNS server addresses. Okay. So this also helps to know how to check IP address. Okay, just I given, so it's not required. So, okay, anyway, we will go to that one point. So guys, understand how to check MAC address using getmac ipconfig /all, and using a GUI mode like a ncpa.cpl, or go to the control panel and checking IP address and MAC address kind of stuff. Up to here, okay?
Yes, sir.
Guys, what is the third point? First point is NIC, second point is connecting. Of course, you want to create a network, and so we need a devices to connect, right? So first one is the device required in NIC, and between, okay, so we require a NIC to connect. Second one is if it is a cable type of network, means wide network, so we need a cable. Generally used twisted pair cable. Okay, in that one UTP cable we use it. We use UTP cables to connect. To whom you are connecting based on the required type of country. You want to connect a line or WAN, or you want to connect from LAN to WAN, or you want to get connected internet. Depends upon it. We choose a different devices. These are the most common devices we use in the network is called hub, switches, routers, and modems, plus repeaters, firewall kind of stuff also. Here I highlighted a four only, but four only we are actually discuss. Repeater also will discuss in one point. But I'm giving a small cumulative kind of stuff. One is like a hub. Hub is used for small networks and for a LAN communication. And switch is used for LAN communication, but both small and large network means more number of devices we can connect it to the switches, but not to the hub. Switch also having a functionality called a MAC learning properties. It learn the MAC addresses of connected devices. It learn MAC addresses of connected devices. The router is used to connect between different networks. Means the router is inter-networking device. To connect your LAN to WAN, you can use a router. You are used to connect a WAN to another WAN. Also, router means it is inter-networking. Wherever the two different types of networks are there, two different logical networks are there to connect and communicate between them, we use a router. And router also shows best path to reach the destination. Okay. Another one is the modem. The modem is a device used to connect you to the internet service provider using telephone cable or a fiber optical cables. Okay. So these are the devices we use in a regular networking things. Okay. Bus, sorry, hub, switches, routers, and modems. Okay. So I have to explain everything one by one. So we'll see. Take a break because it's a 5 o'clock only. Is it enough for it today? Can we continue tomorrow, or better you should read what is network? Okay, what is the network? What is different topologies we use it? Okay, what is the network? What is networking? Internetworking. What are the different physical topologies? What is the difference between those topologies? And we are using star topology. So what is the advantage of using star topology? Is scalability. Okay, more number of devices we can able to connect. Easy to configure, easy to troubleshoot, and it is scalable. Okay, devices are communicating through centralized device. If centralized device is down, total communication loss. But still we can understand where is an issue. Okay. Next one is different types of network. What is LAN? What is CAN? What is MAN? What is WAN? And out of that one, local area network, wide area network is very important factors. Okay. What is internet? What is intranet? We have discussed. We didn't discuss about a small office, home office. Definitely I will tell. And we discussed about a different networking cable, coaxial cable, twisted pair cable, that one, UTP and STP cables inside. Okay. And fiber optical cables, UTP, STP cables, and coaxial cables, differences and usage also we discussed. Network interface card. We discussed about NIC. Different NICs used to connect between the devices, either wired or a wireless network. Okay, and also I explained about a MAC address on NIC and what is a MAC address and how to check MAC address. Also, I given and I showed some pictures. Okay, and just I told what are the networking devices are there, but tomorrow I'm going to explain about from these devices like a hub, switches, difference between hub and switch, what is a repeater, what is router, what is a modem, and other parts of networking is also there. I think this is enough for today, but because of this is the first time you are, some of you are first time you are seeing networking. Please read it once so then you will understand it. Okay. Then tomorrow also I will show these devices, some networking commands, usual networking commands, and IP address and MAC address differences, IP address IPv4, IPv6, and in IPv4 what are they? Okay, that's it for today. This is we are going to discuss tomorrow. Even people are not happy. They left but not happy. That is the class end, guys, today. Please read whatever the discussion we have